what is happening, guys? I hope you are all doing well. So today I am back to react to more Mili, as I'm sure you've seen by the title of this video, because yes, really good music. Like, the music is so fucking good, and I'm quite enjoying getting to like attempt to guess what it could be in relation to the game that they have done the music for. But yeah, some of the comments have kind of been saying like, oh, it doesn't necessarily link into the game, and then there's been some where it's like, oh, like bits and pieces, well, there's like hints at things. So I'm quite enjoying getting to try to figure out what the heck is sort of going on. So these have been a few that you guys have recommended to listen to from Library of Ruina specifically, so we're going to be taking a listen to these today. So yeah, let's just delve straight in. I'm actually very excited because Library of Ruina, we are going to be playing it very, very soon. I've said that once I catch up with Limbus, I am going to hop into Library of Ruina. However, what I will let you guys know is before we do that, I will be doing a stream or two, potentially, depending on how long it takes, where we go through the Lobotomy Corp story. So I'm not going to be playing the game, but like all the cutscenes and everything are on YouTube. So we're basically going to go through like the Lobotomy Corp story and all the lore and everything, get up to date, then play Library of Ruina while we're waiting for like Limbus updates and stuff, and then kind of chop Limbus in between. So hopefully by the time I've done all that, apparently I've got Wonder Lab to read as well, and there's also a another like manga that's about Vigilus as well. So once I've sort of like caught up with all that, that should be like everything, and hopefully I should have the story in general, so that'll be quite nice. But for the time being, let's take a listen to these. So don't forget, if you do want to see those, don't forget to like the video, let me know you like the content, and subscribe would be very much appreciated. Chuck the notifications on, and don't forget to join the Discord and all the socials down below. That would be amazing. Let's crack on with the video. Okie dokie. So the first one, I've never said okie dokie before. What? I don't know where that's come from. So the first thing we're going to watch is The Poems of a Machine. I think it said that this is the Library of Ruina ending song, and this one was one of the ones that you guys had recommended to me to take a listen to. So I'm very excited about this. This looks like a stack of something making a staircase. I kind of thought maybe it was books. You know, just casually forming a staircase. I don't know. Books have done that in the past in games, so who knows. But yeah, let's check this out. Excited for all the hinteroonies that I'm gonna get or not get, and understand or not understand, you know. Let's see what's gonna happen. Ooh, I like the way it's moving. Ooh, it's quite satisfying in a weird way. I don't know why. No, it is kind of satisfying. I don't know why it is satisfying though, but for some reason it is. Ooh. Well, that's a nursery rhyme, isn't it? Oh. Oh, this is so pretty. Wow. God, this song is pretty. Wow. Very hopeful. Very hopeful. Which is quite nice. Mmm.
Maybe I'll try getting drunk. Finally, I cry for help from the top of my simulated lungs. Only your time passes by, and for miles now I'll leave.
Ooh.
Tell me why, 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 tell me why we malfunction. Only this time I'm smiling at your side to know that I will someday be gratified. So here I am, the imperfect paradise in your majestic high.
Ooh, interesting. Okay, there's a few things to discuss with this one, but that song is really good. Very, actually quite emotional, actually. And quite like, hopeful, but then it went quite sad. Wow, really enjoyed that one. That was a really pretty song. Some interesting lyrics in there, and like a lot of the ones I'm finding with these Mili songs is that like the book references are quite strong. Like the, you know, Poems of Machine, I mean, it referenced a couple of poems in there as well. I mean, like Rose the Red, Violets the Blue, like that's like a classic like Valentine's kind of poem, and that hint of like romance and like almost like sadness in regards to like it almost seemed like the way they felt about themselves was that they were kind of like, I want to say almost like wasting the other person's time and almost like going through maybe like a breakup or something. That's kind of the way it felt, with like wanting to like comfort themselves with liquor and crying for help and feeling like a machine, especially with like the oil from the eyes and like the tell me whys and stuff, and like why did things end, which if that does link into Library of Ruina makes me quite curious as to like how that links in. I know that a hint that I was sort of given is that in Project Moon games, romance doesn't necessarily go very well, which is not reassuring going into this game, so I'm a little bit worried about that, because if I see any romantic couple, I'm going to be like, oh my god, you're doomed. Run! Don't love anything but yourself. Like, yeah, so this definitely felt very like sad. At first it felt a bit hopeful, but it kind of went quite sad and quite kind of dismal quite quickly, which is usually what happens with Mili, but it's done in such a beautiful way. I will say, the more I listen to these, I was trying to think of like what artist that she kind of like reminds me of, and with the like unusualness of the videos and the way that the lyrics are kind of sung, she really reminds me of another artist called Melanie Martinez, who does some quite unusual sort of songs, and the videos are always really beautiful, but they're very unusual, and they're always kind of like twisted and a bit darker and stuff, so like it definitely feels like that's kind of like how I sort of see like Mili's like music as well, so like definitely reminds me of that. But yeah, really interesting vibe. Really enjoyed this one. Okay, so one of the other ones I got recommended was Iron Lotus, which is apparently the battle theme. So I'm quite intrigued to give this a listen as well. This is already looking like a very cute video, so I'm excited about this one. So let's give it a watch. Ooh. Ah, it's so cute. Oh, is that like a lotus? Oh, Iron Lotus, yeah, that makes sense, yep. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. The little bum. Mm. It's so cute. Oh. Oh, jeez. Oh, the little bunny. Okay, so that song is really interesting. I don't know if this is like a battle theme. I had a quick like look through the comments because I'm obviously trying to be very, very careful of spoilers, and some people were saying this might be like a boss theme. So I'm presuming this is like either a battle or a boss theme. I'm gonna presume a boss theme because it seems weird that people wouldn't be like, this is the generic fighting theme for the game, because I was like, ooh. It's a gorgeous song. There definitely seems to be some Chinese influences here in the music from what I can tell. I think in the instruments it almost sounds like, so it does make me curious as to the context of this. I wonder if there is like, if it is a boss theme, if the boss is something to do with it maybe, or you know, there must be a reason for this. I really like the video though. The video was quite interesting. The actual lyrics itself were, same again, quite sad. I mean, a lot of these songs definitely seem to have multiple meanings. This one, same again, it did seem to have some connotations to some form of like breakup or breakdown of relationship. It was quite sad. I mean, obviously that could potentially be, if this is like a character that's a boss, potentially between like some of our characters and the boss character, or you know, something that's happened between two people. Definitely feels like I said, some kind of breakdown of relationship here. And yeah, it was a really interesting song. It was intriguing, went really well. I really liked the harder beats. I think doing this to a boss battle, I'm definitely going to be interested to find out the context of this song in regards to the game and what this could mean. I'm going to do a third Mili song, which I don't usually do in these videos, but the reason why I'm including this was because the comment that I had about this one, someone was like, this song made me cry so hard, and I was like, interesting. Is this going to be something that's going to make me cry without context, or is it one of those where like I need to know the context of this in the game to understand the tears? So I was like, this is going to be a good one to maybe like watch, and then when I come around to playing the game, I'll be like, oh, I know now. I always enjoy those moments where like the realization hits me and I'm like, oh, now I understand. I now understand why you're all sobbing. Yep, completely understand now. So this one is called Salt, Pepper Birds and the Thought Police, which is an intriguing title. I have no idea what that could mean. I mean, I know what Salt, Pepper Birds and I guess the Thought Police are, theoretically, because they're not a real thing, but unless they are a real thing, then oh, I am not in the know. So let's check out this final one.
Rainbow basket, reflector, working brakes, never forget your helmet, trusty Mipsy. I'm off to the morning market. 33 lemons, a healthy looking chicken, and a dozen of free range eggs. Thanks, keep the change. Whistling a tune.
I like the way it's like telling a story. Where's the sadness?
Then the moon rose and green lemon chicken roasted in the oven and then black it down my front door. Hey, who, what, why?
What?
You violated Act 617, but that's your own.
Okay.
So as you shouldn't have been born the way you were.
What?
And we're packed in a cargo choo-choo train, squeezing against the body similar to me. With tears rolling down our faces, we begin to say, never did anything from our souls. Louder and louder. Never did anything from our souls. Louder and louder. They shaved off my hair, fed me a foreign language. Looking on the bright side, I'm alive. I still remember all the people I love. So come at me and do your worst. All this pain and suffer don't stand a chance against our iron hearts. As the morning came and went, and the people stayed and left, and the earth went round and around. The stars never look so kind of and never so fragrant. Through the tiny slit on the wall, every night I was invited to watch a theater played by moonlit birds. They spread their wings, carrying us silence voices, sing over historic songs.
Aw.
Everyone in the future know that we existed.
Oh.
What a perfect night. I felt the urge to let a book pass down my life until recently time did feel so fast with my bloody fingertip. I needed sticks and paper. I started to write poems after poems. Then the moonlit birds came to meet me and started a key and opened the gates. We're finally free. I picked up my bicycle, riding home to mother, riding my illusion world. I saw a version of heaven where I sat in my yard, reading a paperback print of my book. On a hillside, your little fist clutching sweat, walking to the memorial park. You put down freshly cut white.
This is gonna have like the saddest background, isn't it? This is gonna be like one of the saddest things in this game. Right, so from what I gather with this one, basically the character was just having a normal day. The thought police came and took them away, and the rhymes. And then they were like separated from their family. They sound like quite a young character as well. They do sound quite young. They like got taken away from their family, and then the birds sort of brought them home, but like it was probably just like all a dream, and then they're like metaphorical version of heaven that they wrote, they got to return home to their mother and got to like, you know, live out the life and go to the park and see people reading the poems that they wrote and got to kind of live their dream. But in reality, probably not. Which, A, makes me wonder what the hell are the thought police? Is that something from the game? Is that actually something from the game? What is this representing? What is this? Which character has got like this tragic past? I mean, to be fair, knowing what I know from Limbus in regards to tragedy in the characters and things occurring that should not be occurring, would not surprise me if we're going to find some form of character in captivity, or someone is going to have like a fake dream that like they get to go home and all this stuff, and they've actually become like an abnormality, or like it's gonna be something like that, isn't it? And I can probably see why everyone would be sobbing while playing that. So definitely very tragic. It's funny how they somehow managed to really have this balance between having something like such an upbeat song, and it just being like so perky and like la 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 la, and the lyrics are just like so sad or like brutal, and you're just there like, it's one of those songs where you're like, sorry, what? And like, if I didn't have the lyrics there, I'd be needing to listen to it again to be like, what did I just, or what is happening? Like, it feels like it's like one of those things, it's so jarring. But that's really what I really like about Mili, is the fact that like the songs are really jarring, but they have multiple meanings, they're really interesting, and yeah, they really do like make you think. So yeah, same again. I mean, with all of them, I'm excited to learn a bit more about the context of what this could mean for the game. But this definitely feels like it's probably related to a very tragic character, and does make me a little bit worried about what could be coming in Library of Ruina, because knowing Limbus, I mean, I love it, but no one is safe. No one is safe. Okay guys, so I am going to end today's video here. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, join the Discord, hit that notification bell, all the good stuff. If you want to recommend me anything to take a listen to, please do. And if you're interested in watching me play through Library of Ruina, please do join the streams. Would love to have you. I will be covering Lobotomy Corp in a stream or two as well. I'll look out for that too if you're interested. And I will catch you guys very, very soon. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day.